Hello and welcome back to another Fate Runner video. So yeah, I'm just showing some prep work before we begin the final
我なが
battle.
らいい調整だ。
So yeah, and I just redid all the previous fights before the final fight so that I have more medals. Last time I think I had around 150 medals, so I tried to get as many medals as I can. So it's around, yeah, it's exactly 200 medals that I have going into the final fight. So hopefully that makes it a bit easier, but it can go either way. So, oh, where is she? Yep. Not her. I don't have QP for that. So, anyways, that's totally fine. Let's begin. Restart from pause. So yeah, I just changed some of my team. Okay, I think we should be back. Okay, so yeah, I just redid some of my teams to get more to defeat all the enemies that I can. So yeah, first team is pretty much the same. Instead of using star drop, I used other CE for more damage and 50% NP charge. So yeah, I moved Ares back here to deal with the deal with Ruler Scotty, and this is completely new team which was not able to think about what team to use. So I used Plushy's free to play team. Was it that I think 2 years ago when this battle came out, he showed multiple different teams. So yeah, take I took the team from that for battle 3. Battle 4 and 5 were not that different since it was as good as I can get. So yeah, battle 6 as well I took from that Plushy's video, so it's fine. I was able to defeat him in reasonable amount of pretty easily compared to last time. So yeah, Tlaloc didn't give as much trouble as last time. So battle 7 and 8 were, I was able to clear 7 fully, but in battle 8 I was not able to clear since all of them had guts. So I had to play around guts. So I used Tiamat for her poison. No, she has curse. Yeah, to give AoE curse to everyone when all the large enemy battle, when all the gold servants were there on field. So I broke with Valkyrie, and then I defeated the guts with Valkyrie, and then the curse did the remaining 1 HP of guts. So that's how I tried to clear it, but I think last 3 enemies still remained. So yeah, I was able to defeat Bartholomew, but other other wyverns were not the one being defeated. and Battle 9 was just survivability for me because I didn't have strong DPS to clear the ninth battle. So yeah, and this was the team that we used last night to try to clear the it last night. So yeah, I think now my Molan is also free, so that is the one who I am going to use. Now, which CE do I give him? This is good. It works. Or I can just give him. Where is it? The Prelia CE Prisma Cosmos. Yep. Sure, let's try it with this.
了解です。ええ、勝ち上げます。燃え尽きなさいな。
逃がさん。楽になってよい。楽になってよい。
構いません。はっそう面白い
面白いが、ここまでは求めていない。往生際が悪いな貴様らは。水の惑星砂、あまりにも早かったな。海抜を上げてやろう。ねじり捨てよ。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
押し切りましょう。構いません。正しいわ。進みます。勝ち上げます。
神に神戸を垂れよ。この間沈め。沸騰パレス。
王の話をするとしよう。
はい、お任せを。
そこは壁もなく城もなく国空の始まりの空。魂のありかを見せようか。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
そうか。蹴散らします。
楽になってよい。圧力
天才
ねじり捨てよ。
ここは私が。さあどうだ、来なさい我が竜よ。ついえることはありません。この旗がある限り。あまねく全地を見渡す主よ、どうか我が同胞をその愛で包みたまえ。弓の字てエテルネッジ。さあ参りましょう。憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向、ラグロンドメント・デュヘイ。
いつまでも同じことを。
そこ。
楽になってよい。沸騰パレス。沸騰パレス。
マスターちゃんホーグよ。選択は正しいわ。我が復讐の炎、我が王鵬の炎、ただれた像をで串刺しにするわ。ラグロンドメンツ・デュヘイ。
同じこと。
邪魔だわ。炎の中でさまようがいい。
すべての海水を沸騰させ、この星を天然温泉にしてくれる神のバスタイムだ。 水の惑星すなわち海抜を上げてやろう。楽になってよい。この間沈め。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
前に出ます。主よ、力をお貸しください。
君の道行きを信じよう。さあ行きなさい。王の話
選
をする
択は
としよう。
正しいわ。いいの。
そこは壁もなく城もなく国すらない始まりの空。魂のありかを見せようか。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
そっか、燃え尽きなさいな。
I can defeat her in this turn. Finally. Okay. That's good. That's 765,000 damage with a buster crit. That should be doable. She doesn't have guts if I remember correctly. Okay. Resume. And I didn't even need to use my command spells this time, so that's good. Okay. It's this plus I have 35, so 15 and 25 is 40. This is by 15%. This basically doubles the attack plus increase attack by 25%. Okay, I'll go with this. How many? One? Only one. Okay.
すべて任せなさいな。ええ。
This should be GG's.
すべて灰に、すべて塵に、我が憎悪で汝のすべてを狩り尽くす。ダグロンドメント級変。不毛ね、まったく。
Decent damage. 500,000 left. 300,000.
燃え尽きなさいな。
81,000.
汝、炎の罰ありき。
And so close. Just. Okay.
水の惑星すなわち私だ。海抜を上げてやろう。
Damn.
まだです。
Nope. I'm redoing that again. Yeah. Only just 37,000 health remaining of her, and she used her NP. That's so bad. Okay. Resume. Okay, so I need to use the 10 I have left in points. It is removes one buff from one enemy during normal attack and crit strength by 30% 3 times, 3 turns.
はい、選択は正しいわ。
That should be it.
剣は憎悪、竜は復讐、
Okay.
炎は王鵬。差し貫くは何もかも。ラグロンドメントジュヘイン。
いつまでも同じことを。
That's 290,000.
そこ、 燃
Okay.
え尽きなさいな。
Nice.
そこから先、
Okay,
命の
GG's.
行き止まりよ。
Great.
こんな結果。
Nice.
さあ、見とれましたか、マスター。このおぞましき姿に震えなさい。
John for the win. And nice. Okay. It was not that much bond, but that's totally fine. Okay. Nice. 131,000 bond mystic code experience. Okay, now Jean definitely clutched at the end because her NP having one turn invincible was definitely way more helpful than Merlin's skill of one turn invincible, because skills, she was delaying the skills cooldown every time she NP'd, so that would have been annoying if I had to rely on skill cooldown for defensive buff. So nice. I was lucky that I got her. She definitely spooked me, so yeah. That was a nice spook if I count right now, so I don't think I enjoyed that spook last time. This can't be happening. My manifesto is falling apart along with my mindscape. Just how many badges did you gather? Did restraint never occur to you? I thought aiding my hated enemy would be proof of my impartiality. But it seems I mistook how many badges to provide by an order of magnitude. Yeah. The area around us has returned to the usual bleached state. The enemy elemental signals has... Huh? You haven't disappeared. No, as the president of Earth, as long as I haven't been completely incinerated, I get one last 3 minutes repeat. So you are only here for 3 more minutes. Just 3 more minutes, huh? Yes, that's right. 3 minutes is perfect amount of time to operate on Earth. My values about that wouldn't change. Even in ordinary times, anyone bearing the U name should be able to solve anything in 3 minutes or less. But never mind that. I didn't come back to make small talk. I am the element of pleasure. As a sign of respect for defeating me, I'm going to give you a warning. You seem to think we elementals are just part of you Olga Marie's whole, that we pale in comparison to the original. In fact, we are all the same, equally powerful being. If believed something like Flare Murray is the head, Aquamarine is the arm, and the two remaining are the torso and legs, you would be entirely mistaken. In terms of form and function, we are each precise copy of you, Olga Murray. But then, what makes you different? But you were stronger than Flare Murray. That's what you are thinking, isn't it? I can tell from the looks on your face. Well, I'll tell you. That's our emotion that differentiates us. Specifically, the four base emotion of joy, anger, grief, and pleasure that Olga Marie Animsphere experimented over the course of her life, experienced. Flare Marie was based on grief, and therefore compared to Olga Marie's comprised of Olga Marie's sad memories. I'm based on pleasure, I am thus comprised of her everyday ordinary memories. In fact, as pleasure, I'm arguably the closest in temperament to you, Olga Marie, you know. Not that it matters. The important takeaway is each element has different knowledge. Think about it. What do you typically do when you are experiencing pleasure? Well, I guess I get my pleasure when I'm relaxing. That's when I read or exercise or enjoy a nice cup of tea on a board game. I usually find pleasure in taking it easy on break. For me, I guess it's mindlessly collecting materials. Damn. Exactly. In other words, you are not doing anything special, which means I don't know anything special. I don't know anything special either. You're using your precious 3 minutes just to tell us that? Hey, yeah, good point, but you're sure you want to tell us this? There is no point in hiding it, but now, we get to the real problem. I'm guessing it's either the element of grief or joy who knows the answer to Da Vinci's question. But you've already defeated grief, so she won't have to grieve for anything ever again. As for the element of joy, I would do everything possible to avoid fighting her if I were you. She may be me, but she is also a horrific monster. Not even the other element of want anything to do with her. If you are still set on seeing whether you or we elements are superior, then look for anger next. Anger comes from hatred. In this sense, she is the most alien of all of us by far. Unlike me, she has no affection to this planet, which means you'll have to fight her at some point. When you confront her, I'm sure you'll also learn the truth of one great mystery, or rather one big mystery. Alright, that's all I know. Thank you for listening to my speech. I really hate that I lost, especially since I was so sure I wouldn't. But this was a great battle. Mush and Wade, you both exemplify the Chaldea I knew so well. I am going back to the planet of Precedent now. But if there is a next time, victory is all but certainly mine. Okay. That was cute of her. So those were her memories of having fun. That was the element of pleasure. Right. She had the same smile as the Olga Marie we got to know in Mictlan. Storm border to away party. Do you read me, Ved? We have confirmed that the President's singularity has disappeared. We also located your position. Wait there. We'll be by soon to pick you up. Wait there. We'll be by soon to pick you up. It looks like the storm border is coming to get us. What should we do now, Senpai? What else? Take a nice long break and rest up for the next president fight. Okay. Okay, that was cool. Now, the next one is probably the most difficult fight of the examiner. So, when it was released on February 28th, 2025. So, next year, February. Next year's Feb is when the next element will be there. So, yeah. One of the remains of Yolgamari awakened by the foreign god disciple Count, named Lost Body Element, meaning it is a fragment of a god's corpse. Yolgamari is based on the record of grief. She is gentle, refined, yet passionate, and she is possessed of an elegant personality that acknowledges and evaluates others. She never mocks or denigrates her opponents. She is generous and her allies and generous with her allies and merciless to enemies. Once battle commences, her body temperature, speech, and passion all flare up at once. Her constraints by the foreign god are released. Her desire to show sincere respect for others, something Olgamari was unable to show due to her former position, because becomes starkly evident. Starkly evident. She is the type who, after one endures or overcomes the battle against her, will deeply respect her opponent and join their side. However, during the first element phase, her language circuits were not connected, and so she appeared as a silent threat. What a shame. Dislikes retreating, fleeing. Her height, like the other elements combines her. Okay, 50 centimeter horns, 162 height, and 30 centimeter heels. Damn, those are long. Her magical circuit's attribute is fire, near the Atlantic Ocean lost belt. Weight is disclosed. 242 centimeter. 242 centimeter. That's hmm. That's pretty tall. 162 is her height, but with horns and heels, that's 242. Okay. Female human, lawful good, likes challenges and combat. Okay. Aquamarine. She's about 242 centimeters, censored Bermuda Triangle, neutral good, human, female, high pressure system, the sea gets calm. Low pressure system, the sea gets rough. Okay. She believes in fairness as an administrator, but that does not include talking about her height and weight. Her magical circuit attribute is water. Oh, MP's A plus plus. That's interesting. Her mana pool. Endurance is A plus, agility is B, and strength is B. Luck is also A. One of the remnants of Yolgamari, awakened by the foreign disciple, the Count. She was designed based on the records of her joy from the emotions within Yolgamari. Strict yet serious. She can also be said to have an explosive personality. While she strives always to be intelligent and composed, she becomes extremely irritated or furious in response to being praised or mocked, respectively. Her emotions boiling Her emotional boiling point is low, and she is well aware of that. When speaking, she lacks feminine gestures, instead sounding exactly like the foreign god, except when she treats Kali as master, which seems to make her revert to her more natural self. Human of earth, you dare challenge me to battle? Ha, amusing. Your foolishness actually has me fired up. Thus, even though she looked down on her opponents, she values the very spirit that motivates them to challenge her to battle. Drives by the foreign god's pride, she tries to faithfully carry herself with the proper demeanor of the foreign god, as the stars intended. However, intentionally she places great importance on the numerous recorded experience gathered during the time in the South American Lost Belt. Okay, so she is basically the same as the one we encountered in the Lost Belt. So, okay, Pretender class score has been unlocked, and that's to do repeated fights. Let's get the animation of that. Pretender should be 2. Yep. I haven't started that yet because I'm going through base
そろそ
class
ろクエ
first.
ストに
So,
戻る？いい
okay. So yeah, that was that. And now
先日のモリアーティ教授の授業は大変興味深いものでした。ふと興
and now there is only one thing remaining. This appeared when the next day after I completed the ordeal call too. So yeah, let's go through it. Appendix. And that family turned out to be a pack of Oni in disguise. Real nasty ones too. They didn't take in brides, kill them. They take in brides, kill them, and kill them, and to top it all off, they then invite the bride's family to the wake and kill them too. Before they knew it, their well was so full of corpses it began attracting huge monstrous birds. But then, who should appear but a certain traveling Omnio monk? Who then? Okay, is there a point to this story? I was just getting to it. Oh, speak of the devil. There is a monk now. There's a monk now. Are you talking about me? Goodness, but this road looks dangerous. I don't like the look on that bordered god one bit. I think I'll just go back to the way I came. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. Hold it there, Doman. I have a message for you from Kagekyo. All right. Huh. You are saying there was some similarities between myself and the Count Cagliostro. That's right. According to Kagekyo, well, what Kagekyo heard from Salieri. There were some things about this final apostle Cagliostro that reminded them distinctly of Caster of Limbo. I took a look at the record myself and I saw what they meant with the similar speaking patterns. But the thing that really clicked it was the pentagram on his forehead. So tell us, Doman, or should I say Caster of Limbo, was Cagliostro another one of your Shikigami? Because if he was, I'll have no choice but to honor Kagekyo's last request and take your head. Oh, did somebody say head? You be quiet, Shanao. Come now. I had nothing to do with this. Well, maybe the tiniest bit, little something. Oh. But only in the sense that I was putting my heart and soul into tricks I learned a long time ago. I tracked down exactly where the Maglement data that is malignant data that is Cagliostro was hiding inside Master. Then I prepared a sort of antivirus spell to counteract it and embroidered it into his soul. Then, with the help of various heroic spirits associated with dreams, I sent the spell where it needed to go, as you know. No earthly idea what he's talking about. All that is to say, I'm good egg. You need not worry about me. What do you think, Minter? Do you buy it? I'm not clear on the details, but you said something about tricks you learned a long time ago, yes? That sounds to me like you just admitted to being caster of limbo. I can assure you, I said nothing of the sort. Rah! I still don't know what's going on here, but I know a clue when I hear one. Yurang Kichichi. I told you to call me Minter Kichi. Oh hey, Mambo-chan. What do you do this time? You can tell me. Whatever it is, I won't get mad. Pinky swear. Please stop. Don't come any closer. I can see that orange you are plumbing. Okay. Could I please? We just don't have enough party members for the raid. You'd only have to join my group for a little bit. Onegai. Oh, you want to go on a raid? Yes, but not a real one, an online one. Oh, I see. Wait, online? Okay, I'm not the most tech savvy guy, but does the internet even exist right now? No, it doesn't. But I did set up an interact in the border that Tomochi and I have been using to compete. But I still need one more party member for my next raid. It's great that you are having fun. But don't get so caught up in your games that you neglect your actual combat training, please. Hey, don't look at me. This wasn't even my idea. Alright, how about you two and I head down to the combat simulator right now. If you have the energy to fight in game, you have the energy to fight for real. The exercise will do you good. I am not really big on sports and athletic stuff, so you are the same, right, Mandrigado? Me? I'm actually pretty outdoorsy. I even go camping by myself sometimes. Those three. Osaka Behime, Mandricardo and Burika. You definitely don't see them hanging out together too much. Maybe that'll change. I don't know. I think they might actually get along pretty well. You know, there is something about you two that reminds me of my own kids. You're so cute. That's really nice of you to say, but I need to hurry back to my raid before. Could I join your raid? What do you think, Mash? Want to join her? Of course. If you're going to play a game, Senpai, I'll be right there to join you. Oh. Hmm. This place. This feeling. Could it be? No, surely not, but maybe. Uncle? Uncle Edmund, are you there? I am. Though I'm merely an echo of my former self, my spirit origin left only this shadow behind. So then, what's going to happen to Master's deep, dark place now? His journey will soon be over. Gehenna will remain contained. Still, good point. I'll leave the key with you. He's going to miss you. No, I think he already does. That may be, Abigail. But I know you understand why I can't stay. There will never be more than 7 seats prepared in the fight to save humanity. There, there it is, the 7 seats, the 7 grants. Perhaps at one point an exception could have been made, but at last, what's done is done. I'm entrusting the rest to you. One day the gates of an ancient hell may open up again. And if that time comes, I'm counting on you to finish the job, Abigail. Perhaps at one point an exception could have been made. What's done is done. I'm entrusting the rest to you. One day the gates of an ancient hell may open again. Okay. I know what he is referring to, I think. I will. Goodbye, uncle. Goodbye, your darkness, and goodbye. Your darkness was darker than the dead of night, but your flames was brighter than the stars. Goodbye, Avengers who burned like fire. Goodbye, tears that burned so hot they threatened to consume themselves as well. May you all rest in peace. May your journey be blessed. And even if your sky isn't pure blue, I hope that, if nothing else, the stars splitting across the darkness will keep lighting your way. Okay, that was a nice way to wrap up the ordeal called 2. So, yeah. Also, I forgot that this also happened. Where is it? Data lost. Link lost. Are all the Avengers link lost? Avengers. No. Okay, interesting. All the ones who fought back have their links broken, so Dantes was there. Angra Mainya was not there, so yeah, that's understandable. Unsummoned. Is it unsummoned? Yeah. So I think Marie should also be link bad, just like the new Dantes. So okay, those were the ones who fought with us on to the last battle of it. So yeah, they lost their link to us. So yeah, that will be all. I think there is nothing else left. So yeah, thank you all for watching. This was a bit shorter than yesterday, so yeah, next time will probably be next week with with the Mahoyo collab. So pretty excited about that. Aoko will finally be able to join with Alice and Sojuro. So I think it will go on till the 7th. So yeah, one sec. I don't think, yeah, it's 2 weeks. So I think next week is when the event starts. So that is 7 days. So we got 2 login bonuses already, I think, or 1. I think we got the first one today, so it will be on the 31st or 1st when the event begins. So excited about that. Other than that, I completed all the other quest that was here. I think this was the Blackbeard one, the challenge quest, I would say. So yeah, that was it was not that difficult compared to previous challenge quests, but I used the invincible comp to basically brute force it through, since it was not that difficult. So yeah, that will be it. Next one should be Mahoyo, and then I think there are few more events before summer, which will lead us to the next part of main story. So excited about summer as well. So yeah, thank you all for watching. The next roles are going to be on Aoko, so see you guys then. If you guys enjoyed, a like and sub would be appreciated. But other than that, see you guys next time with the Mahoyo collab. Bye.